Welcome back everybody, this is Grace, and what I'm doing is I'm taking documentation of a bug. So this is my level 135 adventurer, and we're fighting a level 135 dragon, about 4k HP, 104 MRM, 200 and its highest stats. And now it should switch to, hold on, I'm going to switch it over to my level 75 adventurer and show you what I'm fighting in this same quest. Okay, so now we're on my level 75. Again, named Ryguy, don't worry about it. I was doing some trolling. And if you'll notice, the dragon is almost identical. It has a little less HP and MRM, but it has the same stat line. So let's do another comparison. This is randomly I picked the Overgrowth quest from Grenwog. Let's try the 2023 quest instead, which I think is Frenzy. So here, we do a lot of spam clicking, and then we fight a level 75 Wolverine. This one has 275 strength and 250 dex, which obviously you guys know is a little bit high for a level 75, given that that's the 150 tier of monsters. If we check on the level 135 adventurer, so back on the, we're not fighting the same monster, but you can see it's got those same stats. So obviously the level 75 account is facing monsters that are meant for higher level monsters, or higher level players, which is pretty odd, and the believed cause of this bug is something that happened with the Victory Scroll update, which was a pretty wide-ranging change, so I'm led to believe they had to change a lot of stuff to make it happen, so it makes sense it would cause some other bugs. But this is a pretty big bug for sure. I'm going to go and check out some other quests and see if I can notice the same thing. Okay, this is a good one. I went to the last ride, just randomly. I picked the second quest, and level 75, 1k HP versus level 75, full max stats, 7.5k HP. So I would hazard a guess that this is on all updated scaling quests. I'm going to go check an older Warlick quest and see if we can notice the same thing. By older Warlick quest, I don't mean really old. I mean say the War Between Shadows. Is that new enough? Hold on. Let's check, because there was a standard a while back where let's see, Land of Returning Evil should be good. Basically at some point they changed from designing monsters at level brackets, so 15, 35, 55, etc. They changed it to designing monsters at level 150 and 150 only. And then but it wasn't actually just level 150, it was scaled down to other levels. But something seems to have broken with that, because this guy also has that max level stats, 250, or 275, 250, and although he only has 1.4k HP, I actually don't know how much this guy's supposed to have, but obviously the stats are not correct. Although his damage is still quite low. Interesting. Let's see what happens if we attack for a turn. Let's see what his SP attack does. Okay. So even though he's got maximum stats, the damage he's dealing is actually relatively manageable, which is interesting. Let's compare that to a Guardian taking this guy on. Okay, and here we are on my main. Some beautiful fashion at the moment. But as you can see, level 150, and it's actually got the same HP. Let's see if it does about the same damage too. I actually have the same armor. So per level it should be relatively the same dark resistance. I think it's 10 dark resistance higher than the level 70 or 20 or so. Well, 12, whatever. But let's just see how much damage we take from this guy. So we do take about the same damage, so this guy must just be some kind of chump monster. Yeah, so he's still doing next to no damage on my level 150, so it is in fact the max level version that I'm fighting on my level 75. So I think that shows enough. Presumably every monster that is scaling to 150, presumably, I'm actually not gonna say that, who knows, but a lot of monsters that are scaling to 150 scale that way even if you're lower level. Let's see if I can get it on a level on a really low level account. Hold on. Okay, so here we are on a random level 12 account I've got. Let's just go into the quests, and again, War Between Shadows, Land of Returning Evil. Let's just see what we can get. Okay, this time we got a zombie, but 3k HP. Oh, this is interesting. Do they always have negative dex? I don't know. But 345 strength and 3k HP on a level 12. But I won initiative? Oh, right, he has an initiative penalty. Let's just see how much he hits me for. I think this is going to be kind of funny. Huh. He only hit me for 150. That doesn't seem right. Interesting. Okay, let's, maybe it was like a major low roll? 178. Huh, you would think that a level 150 monster would do way more damage. So maybe the level 12 is still like kind of affecting it. But that being said, a zombie shouldn't do 80% of my HP in one hit at level 12. So maybe it's not doing full level 150 damage, but it's definitely doing way more than it's supposed to. So yeah, that's the current bug that's been happening. I don't know if this resource will be useful, but I just thought it was pretty interesting, and Jader gave me the idea to make a video out of it. So thank you for that. I appreciate you. Long time fun person to chat with about AQ. Anyways, that's pretty much it for the showcase. I hope this was informative. If you don't play underleveled accounts, who cares? But, you know, pretty big bug to have in your game. Like, imagine someone new joins the game and they're just up against this all the time. I'd be a little frustrated for sure, because it doesn't even look like anything's wrong unless you know what to look for. Like, unless you pay attention to the stat window, which I'm not sure how many players do. Like, it's still a level 5. Well, this one obviously isn't scaled, so it won't matter, but like, you'd look at it and be like, oh, like level 5, and they might not notice the stats are way higher. I mean, they probably would, but, you know, some players might not. So definitely a bug that should get fixed sooner rather than later, but hey, it is what it is. I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye-bye.